Hey everyone, welcome back and welcome to another reading Taurus. This will be your reading for August 2021 for wherever you have Taurus in your chart, Vedic or tropical. Let's see what's going on this month. As you guys know, this is just going to be a general reading, so we're going to shuffle, see what comes out, and talk about what's to come. So, the overall energy for August for you is the Page of Pentacles. You're changing. Your interests, I feel, are evolving. For many of you, I think that the way that your interests manifest, the way that they're expressed, there's something that's different about that process, isn't there? We got the Three of Wands coming out next. So you guys are very successful. You have a lot of good things coming your way. And I feel like it's the change you can see. King of Pentacles, for many of you, it could be involving another earth sign, or this could be about a job or about your career. I think that you're reaching a certain point. The kind of wealth that you're working on with the Wheel of Fortune, the kind of wealth that you're working on is one that is long lasting. It's the kind that will stand the test of time. You're building something that has roots. We got the Three of Swords, the Ace of Swords, the Lovers, and the Temperance card. Some of you could be dealing with a Gemini or a Sagittarius. So let's talk about the Gemini first. So the Gemini is feeling pretty hurt. And I think that they want to clear the air. There's something that this person may want to express to you. And I think that the idea, just the concept of this person showing up again in your life, it's like it's just way out of left field. This is something that you maybe didn't see coming or didn't expect. So, will you be reconnecting with this person? It looks that way. What's going to happen in that reconnection? What? The Ace of Cups at the bottom. Yeah, this is someone that this person really likes you, or vice versa. Some of you could be dealing with a Sagittarius that is emotionally manipulative and is a dishonest person. Like petty. Five of Swords, yeah. Petty Roosevelt. Knight of Swords, very, very, very slick with the mouth. But it's just jealousy, it looks like here. And the Virgo card and the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, this person just wants, all they really want from you is your energy. It's like that's their primary purpose. This could be someone that does kind of like admire you, but they would never tell you that. Kind of unappreciative. And I feel like someone also wants your advice, Taurus, and you just want to be careful with that. I think that there are some things that people are just meant to go through or experience themselves. And I think that there's, when it comes to your opinion, although, yes, you're very good at getting your point across this month, I think that you just don't want to waste your breath. You know what I mean? It's like you can look at a situation this month and really see it for what it is and understand whether or not the situation will change, whether or not anything that you do will have any kind of effect on the outcome. And it's like from that space of knowing what you have the ability to impact and what you don't, it's from that space that you choose what gets your time, what gets your energy, what gets your voice, your attention. Hey guys, it's been a few days since I did the first part of the video, and here we are. I have just left the cards here. I didn't touch them, I didn't disturb them. We're just gonna talk about them one more time. This energy has just been something else, and let me know if you guys have been feeling it too, but this Leo energy just, I feel like it really hit different. Um, there's a lot going on right now. There's a lot in the atmosphere, and I feel like people they have no choice but to give themselves over to it. They have no choice but to give in to what feels like this kind of like animalistic instinct. Do you know that scene in Mean Girls where they're talking about the mall, or where Katie is some of you guys may be shopping or going to the mall, but yeah, there's this scene in Mean Girls where Katie is describing how the mall is similar to a watering hole in Africa. And you see these kids like imitating animals and they're like jumping on each other and fighting. I feel like that's kind of what this Leo energy is hitting like. And I feel like you're not here for it. Like, there's no patience for it. There's no time for it. And I feel like you're this force. It's almost like you're this voice of reason that's kind of like snapping people out of it, kind of like grounding them, you know, getting their head out of the, making them, oh my gosh, getting their heads out of the cloud, making them, you're bringing people back down to earth, Taurus, around this time. And how are you doing this? I think it's about how you guys are showing up. There's a very beautiful authenticity to you and a willingness to communicate that is, I feel like you're in your element. If you guys weren't, you know, aware or know this about yourselves, and it may answer a few questions for you upon further reflection of it. But Taurus Taurus rules the throat. That's throat chakra energy, and I feel like there's a lot of that going on here in the way that you're not allowing anyone to walk over you. I feel like you see things and you're very quick to speak up about it, and I feel like injustices you have no tolerance for. I feel like things that you know are not right. I really love what's happening with your energy, and I feel like you're doing it in such a beautiful way too. It's like the people that you're correcting, the people that you're showing the light, the people that you're choosing to talk to are the people that need to hear it the most, and you do it in a very beautiful and very graceful way, in a way that it doesn't come off disrespectful, but it just makes people, it brings them back to present. You can really speak sense into people. And I haven't talked to you guys about that particular talent that you have, but you have a very beautiful way of communicating and just and carrying yourself that attracts. Speaking of attracts, there is a earth sign. Could be another Taurus, could be a Capricorn, but things are kind of up in the air with this person. And honestly, I feel like you're waiting for them. And I don't know, this might be someone that you want to spend some time with, but it's almost like they're sorting through some shit of their own. And you also have some shit to sort through. So it's almost like the universe is conspiring to make you be responsible, to make you focus on your responsibilities and on your priorities. Good. I mean, we'll take it. It might not be what you want, quote unquote, but it's what you need. And many of you, yes, may want to do this, but it's like, I feel like there are other, shiny things around, potentially in the form of this earth sign, that you want to see what's happening there. But this situation is one that cannot be rushed, and it's one that you'll just have to allow to run its course. I don't think that there's anything that you have to do. There isn't. What I like about this is that there's no kind of role that you need to step into here. There's nothing that you really need to change. It's like all you really need to do is to just keep doing what you've been doing and keep being yourself. Keep standing in your power and resist the urge to be codependent on this person. I think that you've been doing an amazing job at attracting in the way that you're not bombarding the situation or bombarding people with your wants and your desires. Now, say it's not about a Capricorn, then this is about your job, or this is just about your financial position, and you are just so solid. You're so solid. And I feel like that's something that's not changing anytime soon. I think that at first glance, it may not seem that way to the objective eye, but everybody's a critic. And I feel like everybody's a critic, especially right now. It's like everyone has some shit to say, and I feel like people want to maybe talk to you, or people want to see just how abundant you really are. So I feel like you're surrounded by some pretty nosy people. Needless to say, be careful what you share. Now, when it comes to money, since we're on the topic, there is something to do here with impulses and you being your biggest enemy when it comes to your financial future. It's kind of uncanny. So I found out today that I'm nearsighted. So I ordered a pair of glasses, and this whole concept of nearsighted, right? And farsighted. When I found out, I had to look up the difference between the two, because it's just one of those things, you hear people talk about it all the time, but it doesn't really apply to you. So you may not necessarily do further research on it. But I say all that to say, when you're nearsighted, things that are up close are the things that are in focus, and things that are off in the distance are what are blurry. And the opposite is true if you're farsighted. You see things more clearly that are off in the distance, and the things that are right in front of you are very blurry and difficult for you to make out. As it relates to your reading, there's kind of like a far-sighted energy here to you, or there's a need for you to be. Ideally, we want to have perfect vision, but I just feel like there are a lot of distractions right now. And I feel like it's like everyone's on the hunt. It's like everyone is like watching their steps. Everyone is treading carefully. People are very touchy. There's a lot of pouncing happening here. So the energy is very much in flux. And it's like what's right in front of you is blurry. So to make sure that where you end up after Leo season in the not so distant future, 3, 4, 5 weeks from now, it's like you have to start planning now. It's like that's what your eye has to be on. So things are a bit blurry right now because I feel like I don't know, maybe you're having a difficult time understanding why people are behaving this way. But I feel like there are better questions and better things for you to be focusing on, and I feel like you you feel that way too, because you're definitely not quiet about it. I feel like people are testing you. People are testing you. They're doing that thing that, I mean, you know, Virgos struggle all too well. Like they just want to see how much you can take. Little do they know that, I mean, heads are rolling. Heads are rolling. I feel like you're sparing no one. I feel like anybody can get this truth. Anybody can get this mouthpiece. There's a Gemini that you guys are dealing with, and I think that this is someone from your past, potentially. I think that you're realizing maybe that you could never count on this person. There were too many unknown factors. There was too much secrecy. There's too much history of pain. So it comes as no surprise that this person lets you down once again. Do you see it? And if you guys are dealing with a Sagittarius, this person is just messy. I just feel like people are so messy right now. And there's such a shamelessness about it too. And it's like part sincere, part attention seeking. And it's like, I don't have time for this. I don't have time to give you attention, to entertain your childish games. Tell me what's going on and be honest and forthright, and have your argument be rooted in reason, or just save your breath. So I feel like your patience is wearing thin, and there's a huge need here to just drown out the sound of the opinions of others and do some work, some ego work when it comes to your own opinion and how much you think that, how much weight you think it carries. What situations is it really worth? In which situations is it really worth it for you to express it? If you guys would like to see the extended reading, the link to the Patreon will be in the description box below. Just join the Taurus tier. We're gonna take a deeper look and see what's going on here. I'm gonna do the extended right now. Best of luck with this energy, guys. Stay strong out there. It's really just, it's not about you. It's about them. And it's about where they are, and it's about what they're going through. And there is a very distinct line in between what someone else is going through and what their experience is, and what you're going through and what your experience has been. And I think that you're not going to allow anyone to make you question your experience. And I feel like that is a very powerful place for you, because it's from that's where you get your confidence from. Hesitation, apprehension, fear, anxiety all goes out the window when you know that what you experienced was and is the truth. And it's like, that's all that you need. That's all the ammo that you need to put someone in their place. At any time, in any moment, no matter where you are, respectfully. And it's like you're always right in those moments, morally, ethically. So, as I mentioned, if you'd like to see the extended, the link to the Patreon is in the description box below. If you'd like a personal, my email is there. If I don't see you again until September, then I hope that you enjoyed this general read. I love you guys to the moon and back. I will see you next time. Bye.